Okay, Laura Evans with us here, Lackawanna Trail Field Hockey, the confines of the Bocce courts. You got a little background here with these Bocce courts, right?
Yeah, my dad's in the league. I forget what night he plays, but he loves it. He looks forward to it. He had a little bit of a hand injury, so it cut his golf season short. So the Bocce really replaced that for him. He's enjoying it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're here at our Carol and Janelle, the Pizza Capital of the World Old Forge, and we had talked last year what a year it was, but it's a new year. So let's talk about the work ethic and, did a little shot in the arm like, hey, we're ready for this.
Yeah, it's an interesting feeling to acknowledge the work we did from last year and know that we have it in us, but at the same time, you kind of have to flush it and be ready to move on. So we are using the players we have that have had that high level of play experience to lead our team and bring back that work ethic and remind the girls that if you look back on our season, and I had said last year, like we took some lumps early on, but we ended up right where we wanted to be at the end of the season. So that's what we're really focusing on, just knowing it's a process.
The years go by so quick. There's been ups and downs with, okay, 2 teams from District 2 get in. Oh, it's only 1 team for the state playoffs. And I'm trying to remember, is this a year where it's cycled again?
Yeah, so this is the start of a 2-year cycle, so we have a brand new schedule. Technically, we should be sending 2 teams, but we have a team that opted to play up into AAA. And then there was a move with Selinsgrove that they're down in single A, but they're District 4. So it doesn't help us out at the District 2 level. So as far as I know, it's still only 1 team going, but I mean, it's a heartbreaker because, as you know, we play with such great competition, and we really should be sending 2 representatives from District 2.
Yeah. Let's talk about your squad this year. You had such a solid team. You'll have some seniors now that maybe didn't get as much playing time. That was just, you were so talented that they'll have to step up this year.
Yeah, we had 3 girls right on the bubble last year, so top 11 on the field, but 12, 13, 14 saw play time. Even in the state championship game, they got, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, which really, that is an invaluable experience just to be in a stadium like that and play against another fantastic team. So we're really going to be calling on that experience to help us teach and motivate our younger players who, even sophomores who didn't get play time last year just because of the depth of our roster.
If I remember correctly, your goalkeepers, you had girls who
they're young
and inexperienced, but boy, they stepped up, and now you got both back, correct?
Yeah, we have both back. Peyton is going to be a sophomore and Kira's a junior. So last year they really worked hard to not only teach but motivate each other, and just like we're telling all the 10 field players, it's a clean slate. You're fighting for your time, and the people who perform are going to earn that time. So it's really fun to watch those 2 push each other and see who's going to be awarded that time, and it changes game to game.
New facility just about complete there at Lackawanna Trail. That's got to be exciting for all the student athletes.
Yeah, it's nice to feel invested in from the community and give us a little bit of advantage for our training facilities moving forward. We do have a lifting program for our field hockey girls that our school trainer Lindsay organizes and runs all summer. So our weight room was in much need of an upgrade. So I think it'll be exciting for these girls moving forward, just feeling a little bit special getting into a brand new building.
Talk about the type of young lady at Lackawanna Trail, the student athletes that you get. Are they like nose to the grindstone, like, listen, we can do this, we're gonna do this, let's work hard?
Yeah, I really think it's a work ethic that's within our community of all of northeastern Pennsylvania. I have college coaches reach out to me all the time saying, we just like the style of play that your kids have. And I really do think these kids don't take for granted the sacrifices their parents make to get them into extra clinics, travel opportunities. So they really just have that northeastern Pennsylvania work ethic, and they grind, they're willing to put in the work, and they genuinely like being together. I feel like these kids are at their best in season, in a sport, and together.
The clinics, the different things that have come, the Keystone Games, there's a lot of things going on. I know the Big Ten had a big thing up at Dallas. And it just keeps seems like it's getting bigger and bigger, and the talent just keeps going different places.
It does, and I feel like that's kind of our job to streamline that. I'm a big proponent of USA Field Hockey Nexus program because they do offer a lot of scholarship opportunities, and it is expensive, but if you apply, you will get the scholarship. But it really is a pipeline to get our kids a little bit out of the area and playing at a high level and getting national recognition. So for the kids who aren't able to do that, that's where the clubs kind of come in and try to create things locally where they can still get recognized from college coaches and get college opportunities to go beyond high school.
The identity of this year's team will be similar to last year. Do you have a little bit more offensive firepower, a little bit more defensive stability, or pretty comparable?
It's going to be interesting because even our returners are going to be playing new roles this year. So I think what we're really doing now is trying to find that identity, spending the last 2 days at the Keystone State Games and competing. We got to try a lot of different things and put people in different roles. So I think that's to be determined. We're really waiting to see. I know that they want to get back to that district championship game, and it's going to take us a little bit to figure out the strongest lineup to get there, but they're all very selfless players, and they recognize what it means to put everybody in the right spot. It might mean you're not playing exactly where you want to play, but if it's for the greater good of the team, they're all in for it.
The coaching's so good here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Does it become a quote-unquote chess match sometimes with you and another coach and trying to put the right pieces in the right places?
Yeah, I mean, within our squad or
within, you're going against,
right.
Wyoming Seminary or Lake Lehman. You got a Jean Lipsky out there. Yeah. She probably has done the same thing forever, but she's open to changing things with the game as well.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a really nice camaraderie among the single A coaches, at least for myself. Like I spent yesterday with Bree Bednarski from Wyoming area, and she was even, asking me some questions about how I was going to approach my season. We definitely know the strongest players in the area, and more than the coaches know them, the players know each other. They've been playing together through club and different leagues since they're little. So we try not to, our methodology is not to change what we do based on what they're going to do, but there is a certain acknowledgement that we know areas we want to keep the ball away from or players we want to definitely keep marked at all times without coming too far away from our strategy and what works for us.
Well, the 2024 field hockey season and all the sports are pretty much right here. It's August.
Yeah.
Good to catch up with you. We wish you the best this year.
All right. Thanks so much for having us. Take care.